Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand 12 for none.
Steady start, taking a bit longer than they would like to get set. They can launch from here though.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Everyone's gone up. Can't get that outside the ring field. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Brilliant shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
9 runs added in that over. New Zealand 21 for none.
How will the bowler respond?
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. South Africa has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Big edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. New Zealand 32 for none.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive outside edge. edged. Everyone's gone up. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merit. Very good power play.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Misses everything. South Africa has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Edged it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
End of the over. New Zealand 54 for 1.
How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the edge. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Beats the field with a great shot. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Stevens, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Randwick end. Drilled that one away. Edged it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Cuts that off well in the infield. Everyone's gone up.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered Very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
He's got their tail up.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Over New Zealand, 68 for 4.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. No. Terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Goes over the top with that shot. Big edge. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Stevens from the Randwick end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Nicked it. There's a chance if it hits. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Big edge, where's that going? Stevens has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. South Africa go up for that. Looked a bit high though. Edged. South Africa with a massive shout. Gone. Fine catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Everyone's gone up. Edged it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. South Africa has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Nicked it. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. South Africa having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
A waste of a review. Clearly got some bat on that.
Santner looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Too full, and that's hit high and hard. That's 4 more.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Yorker bowls in. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Shot, should be runs here. And safe hands from the keeper. Gone. Fine catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Sodhi taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Huge edge. Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Edged it. Stevens with a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
With fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary. Big edge. A direct hit and this could be gone. Thick edge. Smacks that away through the gap. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Maharaj into the attack now from the Randwick end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Great keeping there. The umpire might send this one upstairs. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yep.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 109 for 8. Hendricks from the Paddington end. Cuts that off well in the infield. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Finds the edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Swept away but finds the fielder. Edged. Everyone's gone up. Nicked it. End of the over. 7 off it. New Zealand are 116 for 8.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. They've gone up here. And the innings comes to an end. South Africa will need 125 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Wow, that's missed a lot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's the over. South Africa, 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the edge. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Doesn't beat the infield. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Milne, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Milne with a great delivery there. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. 10 runs added in that over. South Africa 33 for none.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Ferguson from the Randwick end. It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and they stayed hit. Fantastic.
Ferguson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gets that away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Perfectly timed.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, great shot.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, well. Don't even bother running.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That's the over. South Africa are 59 for none.
Well, the power play has resembled Bazball so far, with such a lot of power, but some excellent running between the wickets as well, and precision in finding the gaps.
Couldn't get it through the field. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nicked it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Gee, just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned. Gone. Fine catch. Seifert with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed though.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed. 4 runs.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Onto that early, that could be 4. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Sodhi from the Paddington end. Perfectly timed. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs a direct hit. On that nicely, good defence. Good bowling in that over, just the 1 from it. South Africa are 76 for 2.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Misses everything.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Gone. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and have taken a good catch.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Santner, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. No. Terrible shot. Caught. Gone. Fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nice shot, but straight to gully. That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game. so I want to show everyone their strength. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Drilled that one away. Needs to be on target. That looks gone. Oh, simple run out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Maharaj, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Doesn't beat the infield. New Zealand managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Milne over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Huge. That has flown.
Got the slower ball and gave it the full treatment.
That's the over. South Africa, 108 for 7. Santner from the Paddington end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Smacks that away through the gap. Good pick up, big chance. End of the over, 4 off it. South Africa 112 for 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Caught, and that's stuck. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The dismissed batsmen called out for 14. South Africa are now 112 for 8. The right-handed batsman is coming in at number...
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Brilliant shot there.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field.
They need 1 to win.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Milne from the Randwick end. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
From all of us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.